Presently here in Flowery Branch, Georgia. This is my first time up here, and I came up here to check out the depot and the caboose that you see here in front of me on display. It's a wood caboose, one of the rare ones that are left, and I don't think it's open to the public, but I'm just glad that they have a wooden caboose on display here now. I don't know the railroad who owned it, but it could be Gainesville Midland. So, but that's a very old school guess on my part. You can see the original depot siding is still in place here, but no longer used. In fact, that's the original track level there. You can see how years of maintenance have raised it up. And that's Norfolk Southern's double track main right there. That goes through Duluth, if I'm not mistaken. There's no easy way to see in the caboose, unfortunately, unless I do this. Of course, you guys won't know. I can't see what you guys are seeing, so it looks empty. Of course, like all the old rolling stock, this is a solid bearing caboose, hence the journal box that you see that's open. And that won't shut because the spring's busted. Yeah, there's no window. And here is a kind of Main Street Flowery Branch. They've added on to it within the last 4 years or so, because yeah, why wouldn't they? But here's some of the old buildings that are left. And of course, there is the main reason I wanted to show up. Here is Flowery Branch's railroad depot. It's been preserved here for a good while now. And I think this was the original depot track here, because they got proper rail here, or replica. Is that replica rail? No? That's rail. Yeah, but the depot is now a museum, I think. You can see the modern buildings built up behind it. I can also hear jets and planes flying out, because we're only a stone's throw away from Atlanta. But yeah, this was the track side of the depot here. There would have been a semaphore signal in front of this, and you can see the freight warehouse right next door to the passenger accommodation. As you can see, it wasn't a very big depot. Some of the depots I've seen have a huge freight area, because that was bringing in more money than passengers were at the time. As you can see, they've got a really nice park park style area here that's been built in the years since the depot was preserved, which is really nice. And the depot is currently a museum, as I just said, so I might want to give that a chance look and see what's in there. So I'm going to end the recording, and I will see y'all either later on or if a train shows up. And in case y'all are wondering how my first day in college went, it went beautifully. It went absolutely beautifully. I'm going to get a new picture of the caboose, as well as the plaque. And the original Main Street still exists, though a corner building was torn down, sadly. So yeah, see y'all. He's waiting on somebody. it is. I can see where the horizon's gone. That means it's rain. It's what one of my former teachers said once. If it's clouding up like this and you can't see the horizon, good chances is there's rain. Supposedly. Yeah, we're probably entering the front. That's where all the lightning usually is. Yep. At least here I don't have to worry about the camera being blinded by the flash. Oh yeah, it already rained through here because you can see it.
It's sort of clearing up. But the road is up there, so.
I think we're about to enter the tail end.
Yeah. Should have a good shot right through there. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see the rain. Lightning gets up there.
think we're about to be in the tail end of it.
I think you're right.
Yep.
So what the lightning's going to be over here.
What?
Driving toward the light.
Yeah, I wasn't asking you to run off the road.
Yeah. Let's go after the lightning, straight to the pasture.
Well, I mean, Bill Paxton did it, but oh well.
There once again.
The only way we would be able to actually do that is to go to Monroe. Yeah, I think we're about to run right into what's left of it. Yep.
Whoops, that's over here.
Yeah, we're heading right into it.
Yeah. Looks like we are. It's bizarre.
Oh yeah, we're going to be right in the middle of it. I think. Either that or it's the tail end of it. It's either that or it's moving that way.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, it looks like that's the case.
Yep, you're right. See, because it's clear over there, so it's moving. That was moving to Commerce.
So in other words, Danielsville.
Could or could not be going to Danielsville.
Well, remember, I'm debating on driving over there today.
That's fine. We'll just check on the map, and I'll tell you exactly where it is.
I actually find it neat that there's like a literal break in between the
Yes.
in the rain bands right there. That's really neat.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm like you. I think that's exactly right. It's coming from Monroe to Athens, and then going on up
To Commerce.
Commerce.
Oh, there was some. It's funny. The last storm we had was the first one where I was ever able to photograph lightning, but now there's more bolts I'm getting on film today than I am, period. I kind of wish I had brought my camera when we had that storm come through a few days ago when I was at work over at Publix. There was so many lightning bolts,
Yes.
and it was slow enough to where I was just able to go out there and watch it. I think your windshield's getting fogged up. There we go. It's good.
Look at
Oh, I saw that. I saw that. I think I got that on video.
that. I guess I better start watching traffic.
Yeah,
let me watching the sky.
I'll watch the sky if you watch the road. Fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think if we could pass the, yeah. It's like, let's see, we don't just chase trains, we chase storms as well. As long as they're not the swirling cloud of death storms.
We've already been in that one. We don't need to do that again.
Well, we don't even really know. I mean, we were in Concordia, Kansas, yeah, but we don't know if there was actually a tornado that touched down there.
They touched down all around, because remember, we had it on the local AM station, and they were telling us where it was, and I was looking on the map.
Yeah, and then Jesse called and pointed it out. It's like, hey.
Jan called.
Yeah, and it's like when Jesse called, it was like, hey, you guys might want to just hold off on where you're going for a bit. That was like, okay, that's not very good.
Jan called, and she said, where are you? I said, we just left Concordia. She said, you do know there are tornadoes everywhere. I said, yes, we're sitting here watching the clouds swirl. See, now it's back over on this side.
I think it just depends on the direction of the road.
Yeah.
Because now it's clear behind us.
Yeah, it's clear over there, so.
Yeah, it must be just
the
now.
row is over yonder. So.
But we know it's passing through Athens right now, because now we're starting to get back into where it was raining probably only just seconds ago.
Hello, Mimi. Hello, Terry. Goodbye, Mimi. Goodbye, Terry.
Now see that right there, what that van did? That's something I'd never be able to do. Yeah, now we're finally catching up to it. Oh, there was some lightning. This must be the front right here. Has to be. The only time I've seen all this major lightning is if it's the front.
Yeah, it's where the warm and the cold are meeting.
Yeah, and you can see the rain, I think, right there visibly.
I think we're now to what we could see. Pretty.
I'll say this, I might be leaving all this muted if you're okay with it. Yeah, I would watch out for the lights up here too. Yeah, now we're getting into it, because now it's starting to rain more. Oh, there was one. It's a shame we weren't already by the Publix. Yeah, it was. We're literally just on the tail end of this storm. Quite literally the tail end. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's actually steam rising off the road, along with water vapor.
Yeah. We'll see the temperature's dropped 20 degrees. It's dropped from 97 to 77. That's how much it cooled it off.
And that's from how many miles?
Let's see, it was 97 when we left Lanier Tech. No, when we left Flowery Branch, it was 97.
I think it was 99.
Could be. It was 96 when we left Lanier Tech.
Yeah, it's actively raining in Athens right now. I can see the rain bands. We're right on like the tail edge, I think. And welcome to 5 o'clock Athens traffic, ladies and gentlemen.
And these people all live in Jackson County, but they work in Athens.
Now you see why Mimi and them don't like getting out in this mess.
But now as long as you're going into Athens, it's no problem. It's just if you're trying to get this at this time.
Yeah.
We've been up almost 12 hours. You more than that, longer than that.
Sorry.
No, that's just an observation. That's all I'm doing. It's just an observation. Because I waked up in the phone.
I got him. I got it.
Chicken trouble always wins.
So we're going to go all the way around the 10 loop pretty much?
About any other stops to make.
Well, you can see how much water got dumped if you look at the wind kicking up the water alongside the road. But I think we might want to get around him. Just saying.
As long as you don't have chickens. Oh, okay, we have all these people going over down Talisay Road, thinking they're missing all that traffic that's back there. Sorry, Dave.
And that is one reason.
You see, with all that traffic, all those people are going to Jefferson.
It's either that or they're trying to get their kids from school, one of the two. I don't
No, it's too late. Well, some of them may need to pick up their kids from after school, but that little school that's out there does not have an after school program.
Yes.
And all those subdivisions that were back there,
Were there trees that got knocked down?
I'm sure there were.
That must have been fairly recent then.
Well, so much for wanting up to the car wash this afternoon. At least that wasn't a decision I had to make. Mother Nature made that decision for me. follow you up there so she could see the cameras.
Maybe.
You could do that.
I don't know. Well, if we're going in the 10 loop, we should loop back around and get over to it, right?
Yep, that looks like it's over on the east side of Athens. It never rains on the east side of Athens. Yep, that's what it looks like. Well, that looks like it's on the east side of Athens.
Yes.
Yep. Because Monroe's that way.
So it came from Monroe.
Maybe moving across going to Oglethorpe County, because Oglethorpe County's that way. Oh, JP be having a stroke.
He'll be having an honest-to-God conniption.
Yeah. He's so afraid that those trees around his house are going to fall on his house.
Well, it's like people living next to the railroad tracks and then getting mad that a train comes by every 2 seconds.
That's right.
You get what you pay for. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but it's true.
He obsesses over that, about those trees. And they're huge trees.
Oh, there was one. Try and get by him. Must be headed to Watkinsville or Madison. He said it must be heading to Watkinsville or Madison.
That's the same direction as Madison and Monroe on the same side of Watkinsville. It's a little bit south. It's a little bit more southern than the other. I'm not sure which one is which.
Now we're driving into it. Was that hail?
No, it rained.
Oh yeah, that's right, because we're coming into the front now. Oh, there we go. I caught that one. Oh, I caught that one. Oh yeah, that was close.